Have you ever finished a 10-hour workday, crossed everything off your to-do list, and still felt like you didn't do enough? Like no matter how much you hustle, it's never quite productive enough? Well, congratulations. You might be stuck in the toxic productivity trap, and no one's talking about it loud enough. Productivity is the new religion. We've replaced peace of mind with planners, replaced joy with checklists, and now even rest has to be scheduled recovery. You're not chilling. You're recharging for maximum output. You're not taking a walk. You're biohacking your cortisol levels. You're not reading for fun. You're optimizing mental models for strategic thinking. Come on. When did life become a TED Talk you never signed up for? Let's talk about this trap, because if we don't call it out, we'll keep burning ourselves out while pretending we're crushing it. It all starts innocently. You read a book like Atomic Habits or Deep Work. You download Notion. You start planning your mornings like a Fortune 500 CEO. You buy a fancy alarm clock, drink lemon water, and suddenly every hour has a purpose. And for a while, it works. You feel good, in control, disciplined. But slowly, that structure becomes a cage. Because the moment you miss a day, or break a habit, or just feel tired, you don't just feel off track. You feel like a failure. Why? Because toxic productivity doesn't just want your time, it wants your identity. And once being productive becomes who you are, then being tired feels like being worthless. Maybe you take your laptop on vacation, just in case. Maybe you listen to podcasts during walks because silence feels lazy. Maybe you can't remember the last time you did something just for the hell of it. That's the trap. Toxic productivity doesn't feel like destruction. It feels like you're doing everything right until you crash. But why does this happen? Let's go deeper. This isn't just a bad habit. It's a cultural condition. In psychology, there's a term, self-worth theory. It suggests that when people tie their value to their achievements, they begin to fear failure, because failure doesn't just hurt performance, it attacks the self. Modern society has amplified that. You're not just working, you're building your personal brand. You're not just posting, you're establishing credibility. You're not just resting, you're resetting to come back stronger. Even sleep has become something to track. Add to that the hustle culture, the startup grind, the influencers waking up at 4 a.m. with 8-figure businesses, and suddenly, being busy feels like a badge of honor. Like if you're not exhausted, you're not doing enough. Here's the lie they never told you. More does not equal better. More hours do not mean more progress. More tasks do not mean more impact. More goals do not mean more meaning. The most successful, fulfilled, and peaceful people I've ever met, in fact, are not the ones doing everything. They're the ones doing less, better, and with more presence. They know when to work, and they know when to stop. So what do we do? 1. Redefine productivity. Ask, what's actually important? If your to-do list doesn't include rest, joy, or connection, it's incomplete. 2. Build in white space. Schedule nothing. Seriously. 1 hour a day where your only job is to exist. 3. Break the achievement equals worth link. Remind yourself, you are not your job. You are not your checklist. You are not your follower count. 4. Take slow days without guilt. No catch-up. No optimization. Just slow. 5. Start doing one useless thing you love. Paint, garden, watch clouds. No monetization, no tracking, just fun, because life is not a KPI dashboard. You are not lazy. You are tired. You are not behind. You are overwhelmed. You are not failing. You are healing. And in a world obsessed with doing more, sometimes the most radical thing you can do is rest. Not so you can come back stronger, not so you can grind harder tomorrow, but because you deserve to be human. Right here, right now. If this hit home, you're not alone. This channel is where we unpack the stuff most people ignore. The hidden traps, the quiet truths, the real path to a sustainable, peaceful life. So if you're ready to escape the hustle and reconnect with yourself, subscribe, because we're just getting started.